Hello, this is Shinru. In this video, I'm going to introduce how to use Power BI, the Power Query Editor, to do data cleansing. So, in this example, I have loaded a table, a data set for different jobs, different IT jobs, and their salary, job description, ratings, company name, location, headquarters, size and funded and type of ownership, etc. So in this data set, I want to change the salary, because as you can see, the salary is a string format, and it has two numbers, so I want to get the average number. And as you can see, here we have the ratings. So basically, what I want to know from this data set is how the salary is related to the ratings. So I want to know the correlation between the salary and the ratings. To do this, what I need, so as you can see, ratings is a decimal number, but the salary is text number. Therefore, to create correlation between them, I will have to transform the salary into a decimal number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click this column, and I'm going to separate this and all those values. I'm going to separate all those values by delimiter. So how can I do it is, so I select this entire column, and I do split column. I say by delimiter. So it says, do you want to insert? Let's just say insert, because I have already done those steps. So let's just do insert. So basically here it's asking me what's the delimiter. So as you can see, the delimiter should be this. So we will split it into two different, just in case, let me just delete all the following steps. So in Power BI, so the system will save all the steps that you applied. So it's very convenient. You can always go back to all the different, so you can go back to different time point, and you get to be able to it's like playing a game. You can always save the different points, checkpoints, then you can go back to those checkpoints. So for example, here I accidentally deleted the split, so let me split again. So click this split column and by delimiter, and let's change this to this symbol, and it will split the salary estimate column into two columns. So the first one is salary estimate 1, the second one salary estimate 2. And as you can see, those values are closer to a decimal number now, but there are still some difference. So what I need to do first, I will need to delete this Glassdoor estimation and this text for every value in salary estimate 2. So how am I going to do it is I'm going to do replace value, and I'm going to copy the value that I want to replace, and then I will replace value, and I will find those value and replace all of them. So as you can see, it has been replaced. So but it's still not close to a decimal number. So let me just so what if I just change it to decimal number right now? As you can see, it shows me arrow, therefore I cannot do that. So what I can do is just delete this. So I will still need to do some change on every numbers. So what I will do is I will select both of them. So I can select both of them by press Control and hold Control, and I can select multiple columns. So here I select both of them and right click and do replace value. So this time what the value I want to replace is this. So I want to delete this, and I do the same with the K, because we don't need the K. All we need, so we know the unit is 1,000, but we don't need to know that. We just need to know the correlation between the salary number and the ratings. So it doesn't matter what the rate what is the unit. So we just delete this capital K. Okay, so as you can see, now it looks like a number, but we still need to convert it to a number here. So we just change it to decimal number. So let me just move the ratings here. So as you can see, now we have this 3 column. So we have salary estimation and ratings, but we only need one salary estimation. So we have like the lowest salary and the highest salary. So we can get the average salary from those 2 columns. So what I will do is I will add column and do a custom column. So the custom column, we can write the formula. It's like Excel. So what I will do, I will first write the column. I will first write bracket, and I will add those estimation together and divide 2 and click OK. So as you can see, I created a custom column. I can define the name for the column when I was creating the column, but I can also rename it here. I can see it's average salary. So this becomes average salary, and I change the type to decimal number, and I move it back to. So as you can see, I move it slowly back to the. Sorry, bear with me. So I move it slowly back to the ratings. So now as you can see, we have the ratings and the average salary. So next step, we can write we can do something to get the correlation between those 2 columns, so we can know how the average salary affects rating. And I will demonstrate how we can find the correlation between 2 columns or multiple columns, and how can we insert a graph to our report. So after we change this Power Query editor, we can apply our new data set into our Power BI. So this is our Power BI desktop, and what we did is we used the Power Query Editor to change the data, to do data cleansing. And after we finish the data cleansing, after we changed the data to what we need to write the report, we can just apply. So once we do apply, the data set on the Power BI report will update. So as you can see, so we applied this, and now it's working on it, and now we go back to the Power BI desktop, and we can see all those columns has been added to the data set.